Very good morning, students. In today's class, you are going to learn about what are the properties of DFT and what are the additional properties of DFT also. So, let me list out what are the properties of DFT and additional properties. The first one is periodicity, linearity, circular time shift, circular frequency shift, symmetry, circular convolution, circular folding, multiplication in time, Parseval's theorem, and circular correlation. So let us study each and every property and we'll prove it parallelly and we'll be solving the problems of each and every property. The first property, as we have seen, it is the periodicity property. So the statement for the periodicity property is if DFT of x of n is x of k, then what is the DFT of x of n plus capital N, which is also seen to be x of n, and capital X of k plus n is equal to x of k. So let us prove this property. So we'll start from x of n. As we know, the x of n, the expression for IDFT is 1 by n summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn power of minus kn. So here we are going to replace small n by n plus capital N in the above equation completely. So wherever n is there, I am going to replace with n plus capital N. So by replacing, we are getting the expression as 1 by n summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn power of minus kn into wn power of minus k capital N. As we know, wn power of minus k capital N is 1. We'll replace that value with 1 and finally we are getting the expression as 1 by n summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn power of minus kn, which is actually x of n, that is the IDFT expression. Hence x of n plus n is equal to x of n. Hence we have proved that the periodicity property of DFT is proved here. And similarly, in order to prove x of k plus capital N is equal to x of k, we'll take x of k as per the definition of DFT. So x of k is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n wn power of kn. So here instead of k we'll be replacing by k plus capital N. So by replacing this k by k plus capital N and rearranging, we are getting the final expression as summation 0 to n minus 1 x of n wn power of kn, which is actually the expression for DFT, that is x of k. Hence we have proved that x of k plus n is equal to x of k. So we'll go with the next property of DFT, that is linearity property. So the statement for the linearity property is what is the DFT of a x1 of n plus b x2 of n. So if you take the DFT of a x1 of n plus b x2 of n, it should be equal to a x1 of k plus b x2 of k, where k ranges from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n minus 1. So let us prove this property. So as we know, the expression for the DFT is DFT of x of n is equal to x of k, which is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n wn power of kn. As the expression we need to prove is, we have to take DFT of a x1 of n plus b x2 of n. Hence, I am replacing x of n with a x1 of n plus b x2 of n in the above equation. And I am getting in the right hand side summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1. Instead of n, it is replaced with a x1 of n plus b x2 of n into wn power of kn. Let us multiply a x1 of n with wn power of kn and also b x2 of n with wn power of kn. So you will be getting as a summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x1 of n into wn power of kn plus b summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x2 of n wn power of kn. As a and b are constant and it is independent of the summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1, we have taken a and b outside the summation. Hence, we are getting the final expression as a x1 of k plus b x2 of k, where x1 of k represents the DFT of x1 of n sequence and x2 of k represents the DFT of x2 of n sequence. So hence we have proved that the DFT of a x1 of n plus b x2 of n is equal to a x1 of k plus b x2 of k. So let us go with the third property, which is circular time shift property. So first we'll see the statement for the circular time shift property. So if x1 x of n, its DFT is represented as capital X of k, then the DFT of x of n minus m with circular shift n, its DFT is seen to be equal to wn power of mk into x of k. That is, if the sequence is x of n sequence is shifted in time with respect to capital N, then what is the DFT? So we need to prove that the DFT of the circular time shifted sequence should be equal to wn power of mk into x of k, where k, you know, it ranges from 0 to n minus 1. So in order to prove this circular time shifting property, we are going to start with x of n. So what is x of n? As per the definition of IDFT, I am going to write x of n as 1 by n summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn power of minus kn. So here I am going to replace n small n by n minus m. So replacing n by n minus m, we are getting the expression as x of n minus m is equal to 1 by n summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn power of minus k into n minus m. Then we'll segregate wn power of minus k into n minus m as two terms, that is wn power of minus kn into wn power of km. So later, by simplifying, we can write the expression as 1 by n summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn power of km into wn power of minus kn. So as we know, the shift I am going to make, it is a circular shift. Hence I am writing x of n minus m as x of n minus m with circular shift n is equal to. So in the right hand side, if you observe, it is nothing but the IDFT expression for x of k. Hence I can write it as IDFT of x of k into the remaining wn power of km. And if I am going to take DFT for this equation, so the DFT of x of n minus m with circular shift n, it will be equal to, already there is a IDFT, so DFT and IDFT will get cancelled. So we'll be getting the equation as x of k into wn power of km. That is nothing but x of n minus m with circular shift n, whose DFT is proved that it is equal to x of k wn power of km. Hence we have proved the circular time shifting property of DFT.